Hey y'all, it's Craig with the Bickhams, and today y'all, I've got to make a lot of bows today, or over the next week. But we're gonna do a little bow tutorial. These bows are for a in-person event at a church that we're gonna be doing in November. So we're trying to get kind of ahead of things. This is the colors that we've chose. So let's get to this design real quick. This video is not going to take real long, but I hope you enjoy it. So please let me know in the comments below. If you do, give us a thumbs up, y'all. Let's get started, y'all. This is the colors that we kind of had to use getting ready for this event. We had to take into consideration price because they asked us, they kind of told us what they could afford up front per. We're not doing a wreath class, we're doing a swag because we had to make it as cost effective as we could, and that's why today we're using the ribbon from Sam's, because we didn't actually have enough in stock here at our warehouse, smalltownreshop.com, of one thing to do enough of these. We had plenty of stuff, we just couldn't put together with our products and use up too many of our 10-yard rolls. So we opted to use the Sam's ribbon. It's a cheaper ribbon, but it's going to do for what we're working with today. So we're going to have the bottom is going to be the green. This is a sheer ribbon. Let me get my little pin cushion here. This is a sheer, just a sheer ribbon that's got, you know, some glitter to it or some shine, and it's in that lime green color. We have the red that is a satin that has the pretty little kind of looks like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like Christmas balls or just little glitter round circles on it with the little squiggly. So I don't know if it's supposed to resemble lights or whatever, but it's very cute and pretty. That's going to be in the middle, and then we've just got a sheer 1.5 inch red that's going to be on our top, and it's got a little shine and glitter color on it as well. Now the recipe for this bow that we're using is we have one loop with the green, so we go ahead and we cut our tails, cut our ribbon tails. I have to put on my glasses or I can't see. So I fold in wire to wire. This is all wired ribbon, so I fold the wires together in my left hand. I'm right-handed, and I cut up toward the wire or toward the sky, and that gives you your dovetail. We kept the tails about 8 inches long because we wanted all of these to stay about the same consistency and size, so I opted to do 5.5 inch loops on the bottom with this green. Now this is definitely a good way to, you know, get ahead, make these bows ahead of time, because we're just not going to have time to let them all make their own bows, not for the, you know, price that they're paying us, which is basically just for the cost of the products. So we've got one loop on each side for the bottom, and we're going to cut about 8 inches here, just a little longer, and we're going to go ahead and I just dovetail as I go. You don't have to. You can dovetail them all at one time, but that's just something that I do out of habit. So that's all we're using of that sheer on the bottom. Now we're going to go in with the silk. Now this is 2.5 inch wired ribbon, another 2.5 inch wired ribbon, and we're going to have a 1.5 inch on top. We're just going to make everything about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch shorter as we go. So we're going to make this tail, you know, that's maybe, if you go all the way out to the end, so that's maybe 3/4 inch shorter. Then we're going to put 2 loops on each side, so it's going to be a 1 2 1. So we're going to put 2 loops because this is our statement ribbon, and we wanted to bring that color out. Just work your loops open, and it's still about a 3/4 inch shorter 1/2 inch to 3/4 if you want to call it that. And just remember, you're going to be doing 2 loops on each side of this middle ribbon. So we're only using 3 colors. You're going to fold it, you're going to twist to get that next loop being started, because you want to see the underside of your ribbon so you can make your loop. And you just fold it, make your loop, keep it the same length as your same color one, but you'll be shorter than the green. And then just go back and just check your lengths, just put them side by side, pull on it, and make sure that they're about the same length. Now we're going to get our last one on this side. You're just going to accordion down in between your pegs. Now this is the Pro Bow 4-in-1. I do like to use this. This is a heavy duty bow maker, and it does have the weight on it. I just like it. It's been really good to me, and we do sell them here at smalltownreshop.com. So you can check us out at the website. If you're interested, you can grab you one today. Alright, so we've got the 2 loops of the nice red with the glittered green polka dots, and now we're going to finish it off with that 1.5 inch. Same thing, just cut your dovetail like so. Get your pretty dovetail there, and then shorten this one up a little shorter than the last. Twist, lay your little tail down, and let's make a loop. Now this loop, I'm going to bring it down about 1 inch shorter. This is my last one, so I'm going to be about 1 inch shorter. So we're going to make our twist right here between our pegs. Make sure we're still at close to our inch. Now that we've twisted, we're ready just to make our loop. Get your length about 1 inch shorter. Accordion it down, hold it, pull it and double check. Undo your wire and keep your ribbon kind of straight, and cut it about 1 inch or so, or 1/2 inch, or whatever, shorter than the last one. You can always go back if they're too long and trim it, and just cut everything exactly like you want it after we start to fluff it. And we use zip ties. So I got about I think this is an 8 inch zip tie, and we use chenille stems so it can be tied to the project, whether that's the wreath, a sign, a door hanger, the swag. So just stick your zip tie around every one of them, right up against the pegs. Don't put it tight yet, just pull it snug, and you're going to see, move that up a little bit, you're going to see right there that's where they all went between the pegs on that bow maker. So I fold my zip tie where I'm on the bottom, and I want to mash it down, and that's what we call the stack. Keep that stack straight. Make sure you got enough room to slide your chenille stem underneath the zip tie. Now you can kind of start keeping your stack straight at the same time, and just snug down. Get it kind of snug, keep going, and put that stack straight. As long as everything's laying on top of each other, up and down, don't tighten it up 100% yet. And then I just hold. I can hold my chenille stems. You can still pull some slack if you need to. Just keeping them, close to the same length. And I can grab everything. And I just work away from me. So we have the loop and a tail. So I just pull the loop to one side a little bit. Run your fingers on that wire on your tail. Make sure it's the other way. These two, when you have more than one loop of the same color, just take and make sure that you let them loops go whatever way they feel comfortable. This one just seemed like it wanted to go to the right. The next one we're going to go to the left. This tail is going to go back to the right because our last tail, our tail we started on, went to the left. So now we have like that V where you can see that green right between those two ribbons right there. You can open them up. They're going to move around until you get it attached. And now we're going to take that single, and we want it to fall right between that V. Last tail is going to go opposite. So we're going to go back to this side. And now we've got that side done, so we're going to flip around. and you're going to keep everything opposite. You're going to keep, all right, so your first loop's in the middle, so we're going to keep it across in the middle. But your first tail comes this way, so you want the other tail to be over here across from it, making like an X. Then you're going to twist and turn it back and forth to get your, make sure it's across. Then we got the loop. We're going to open that loop up, and we're just going to leave it down the center just like the other one. Or move it over just a little. Then find your other tail. This is the next tail up, so we're going to go opposite of it. And you have to pull on it. You have to pull and yank. Make sure you get your fingers around that and get that curve to the ribbon. And then these two just can be, just lay like apart, because they'll match the other side anyway. So like so on. This is our 1.5 inch one, so we're going to go opposite of it, our 1.5 inch tail. Working down toward those zip ties to make sure everything is nice and open and just pulled like it needs to be. Like so forth. And this is a super cute bow. I mean, it really is. It's got some really pretty colors. It's nothing fancy. It's just a super cute bow that's going to do for what we need this project to do. Just like so. Reminds me of kind of like a poinsettia a little bit. And that is it. Now we're going to pull the zip tie tight. We're going to take we have some little cobalt wire cutters. I turned the blade in toward that zip tie, and I have pulled you. This is where now you've got it fluffed. Tighten your zip ties, get them couple clicks, and cut your zip tie off your little tail as close as you can. I probably could have got a little closer, but just cut it down, semi close. I could snip a little bit more. Like so. And there you have it. And now we have a super cute Christmas bow that's going to go on those swags for our customers that are in this wreath making group. They'll get to learn how to make bows. They'll get to learn how to make a swag. They'll have a pretty swag to take home with them afterwards. It's going to be a super fun time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get back out. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me make this. Video is going to be super, short, to the point. If you have trouble making bows, go back and check some more of our tutorials out. Come hang out with us live on our Small Town Reshop page, and you'll get to see me make bows all the time. We're usually on there at 6:30 Central Standard Time, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Fridays. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all like the way this one turned out. I think it's absolutely cute. So don't forget, I'm Craig with the Bickhams right here on YouTube. If you get any value out of our videos, please give us a thumbs up, give us a share, invite somebody to our page, and don't forget to subscribe to our page while you're here. So we'll see y'all next time on the next video. Bye, y'all.